This sentence fully captures the sense of inferiority and heartache caused by the class divide. But fate was not done with Yi Yao. Yet she happened to cross paths with Tang Xiaomi, who was being bullied by her former classmates. It turned out that Tang Xiaomi had gotten into trouble with local thugs. To save her own face, Tang Xiaomi viciously threatened to kill Yi Yao if she dared to speak a word of it. Finen, just try me. Let's see if you kill me first or if I speak out first. This impulsive, angry retort completely ignited Tang Xiaomi's malicious desire for revenge. She hired those thugs intending to teach Yi Yao a painful lesson. The thugs sent Yi Yao a text asking if she was Qi Ming's girlfriend and told her to meet them. Seeing the message, Yi Yao assumed they were looking for Qi Ming's actual girlfriend. In everyone's eyes, Qi Ming and Gu Zhengxiang were the perfect couple. So Yi Yao instinctively forwarded the text to the kind-hearted Gu Zhengxiang. Gu Zhengxiang followed the text's instructions without a second thought, only to be cornered by a group of thugs. In her panicked attempt to escape, she accidentally fell through a dilapidated railing and died instantly. Gu Zhengxiang's death was like a sudden devastating avalanche. It completely crushed the world where Yi Yao had just seen a glimmer of hope. The police investigation revealed that the text luring Gu Zhengxiang into death trap had been forwarded by Yi Yao. Though she wasn't the direct killer in everyone's eyes, she was the one responsible for Gu Zhengxiang's death. Qi Ming, once her only light, no longer believed her, refusing to even speak another word to her. In his eyes, Yi Yao had become the murderer of the girl he loved. Gu Zhengxi, who had once given her hope and courage, might have struggled with a part of him wanting to believe her, but the death of his own sister was a grief too heavy to bear. He could only choose to keep a cold distance from Yi Yao. This became the final straw. The entire school attacked her even more frantically, branding her a murderer. As rumors overwhelmed her, Yi Yao desperately tried to explain, but no one would listen. She frantically tried to scrub away the insults written on the ground, but she could never erase the deep-rooted prejudice in people's hearts. What truly killed Yi Yao wasn't Gu Zhengxiang's death, but the absolute isolation and mistrust from the world. When even Qi Ming, once the closest to her, and Yu Zhengxi, who gave her hope, both turned their backs on her. This crushing sense of being forsaken by the entire world was enough to destroy her every will to survive. Desperate, Yi Yao went to the riverbank alone. She wanted to end it all with death to prove her innocence. Even at the final moment, as she stood on the very edge of death, the onlookers were still fanning the flames with their words, recording the spectacle with their phones.
Is she really the murderer? Don't see me.
The killer must be her. It wasn't me.
The text. If it's not her, then who?
I didn't do it.
She definitely killed them.
Only Gu Zhengxi rushed over at the last second, pushing through the crowd, shouting for Yi Yao to come down, trying to stop the callous spectators. But his voice was drowned out by the roar of the crowd. Facing this group of senseless executioners, Yi Yao finally snapped. Through her tears, she used her last ounce of strength to scream the most soul-stirring and heart-wrenching monologue of the entire story. You've called me the foulest names and made up the filthiest nicknames. Those who laid a hand on me and those who didn't, you're all the same. You are colder than stone. You're cowards, you just blindly follow whatever others do. You are eager to see one more person die, just because your own lives are so pathetic and dull. Because you believe you'll never have to face the consequences. The murderer who killed Gu Zhengxiang. I don't know who it was, but the ones who are killing me. You know exactly who you are. Every word is a blistering indictment of the bullies, and a heavy interrogation of the onlookers' consciences. With those final words, Yi Yao turned around without hesitation or regret. Like a kite with its strings severed, he plunged into the murky, icy waters. At that moment, the world seemed to fall silent. The phones held high were finally lowered, and those jeering faces instantly froze. A massive splash rose up like the final helpless sigh of youth. Yi Yao's accusation strips away the facade, exposing the fig leaf covering the hearts of bullies and bystanders alike. Fortunately, at the last moment, the film offers a final shred of tenderness to both Yi Yao and the audience. As for the original novel, the ending is a total tragedy for every character. The moment Yi Yao sinks into the water, Gu Zhengxi dives into the river without a second thought. After a desperate search in the frigid water, he finally grasps her hand, drags her ashore, and Yi Yao survives. At the end of the film, a police investigation is launched, and the truth finally comes to light. Tang Xiaomi's orchestration of the bullying in the back alley, which indirectly caused Yu Zhengxiang's death, is revealed, and she is taken away by the police. Legal retribution and a well-deserved prison sentence await her. Watching her break down in tears, we feel no sympathy, only the relief of seeing justice served. Qingming's family moves away, and Yi Yao does not go to see him off. Before leaving, Qingming takes one last look at the alleyway that holds all their shared memories. Ultimately, he was just a passerby in her life. His cowardice and lack of empathy meant he could never shoulder the heavy burden of Yi Yao's reality. Zhengxi also transfers to another school, but before he goes, he leaves Yi Yao with the most precious gift of all. In the final shot, we see Yi Yao wearing a clean white sweater, sitting quietly by the river. This time, the sun is shining brightly. As she gazes at the water, her eyes are no longer filled with hollow despair, but with a sense of peace and composure after surviving a catastrophe. The scars remain, but she has learned to live with them and move forward with her life. Cry Me a Sad River is the first domestic youth film to directly and unflinchingly depict school bullying. Its significance transcends cinema. It no longer whitewashes the harsh reality. It no longer tells stories of trivial adolescent angst, but bravely trains the lens on those forgotten in the corners, children crying silently in the dark. Every character in the film serves as a microcosm of real society. Yi Yao represents the vulnerable groups struggling in the face of adversity, while Qiming represents the kind but sheltered and ignorant majority. Tang Xiaomi is a warning reminding us of how terrifying the cycle of violence can be, and Go Zhengxi represents the justice and courage that should reside within every one of us. He is the beacon of idealism, the hope that pierces the darkness. We may not have the power to be the sun that illuminates the world, but at least we can choose not to be the snowflake that fuels the avalanche. A tissue offered or a kind smile may not change the world, but you might just become that beam in someone's life that dispels the darkness, a unique glimmer of light.